Grace, grace, God's grace, grace that will pardon and cleanse within.
It's been a tremendous series this February as we've talked through the love of God. This series is called Love Notes, and our attempt has been to capture just a glimpse of God's love, and for us to be able to reflect that onto the world. We've gone through 1 John chapter 3 and chapter 4. We talked through the love of God. We've talked through loving one another. And on Sunday morning, we're going to understand that to love is to abide. What does it mean to abide? I'm going to give you a simple definition. It means to remain or be steadfast. You see, God's love abides in us. And if God's love abides in us, then we will abide in Him. Let me read to you from 1 John chapter 4, starting in verse 15. Whoever confesses that Jesus is the Son of God, God abides in him, and he in God. So we have come to know and to believe the love that God has for us. God is love, and whoever abides in love abides in God, and God abides in him. We can look at this a couple different ways, and one of the ways we're going to look at it on Sunday morning is a test of our salvation. Do you abide in God? Do you remain in God? Are you steadfast to God? Do you love reading the Word of God? Do you love fellowshipping with His people? You see, if God's love abides in you, then you will abide in God. And you know, people look at that as like a restrictive thing. It's the greatest honor that we could possibly obtain. To love God is to abide in God. I hope to see you Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Like I always tell you, live the life and tell the story.
Grace, grace, God's grace, grace that is greater than all our sin.